Alright, how to fix a highly pixelated logo. Okay, I'm going to pick out the Girl Scouts here because this video is not for profit. It's just for information and educational use only. So if you look around the internet, I'm sure you're going to find some kind of pixelated logo. In fact, if you're dealing with any client, in most cases they send you this as their default logo. Not the Girl Scouts, but the highly pixelated one. So in here, let's try to fix this up. First thing we're going to do is go Edit, Copy Merge, File New, OK, then Edit Paste. Then, I'm just going to make a copy of it. Then, I'm going to go into Image Size. And I'm going to do the forbidden thing that most graphic designers would shun. I'm going to up the resolution of this based upon size. So 1024. Then I'm going to go Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur. And I'm going to blur this to about right here. Then I'm going to go Filter, Sharpen, Smart Sharpen. And I'll get something like this. Alright, then I'm going to save it for Illustrator. So save as. Open Illustrator, open it up, convert layers to objects, good. Now I should have two layers here. I have this one and this one. So I'm going to hide these other two so I know what is transparent. I'm going to click on it, the top one. And then in order for live trace to show up, this is like the #1 question by all students ever, is you click the black arrow, click over here, and then click back on the illustration. Live trace shows up. Then drop it down to default and turn it to like this, black and white. Now this works great for single color. It will also work with a dual color or two color. You just have to kind of make about 3 different layers and fix each one and then merge it all together. That's the only bad thing about it, but it will work. Okay, let's go into the options here. Let's say ignore white. Let's go preview. Let's see if there's anything I could do about maybe this little dot. Actually, that looks a lot better as far as the form is concerned. So I'm going to choose that and trace. I'm going to go View, Show Transparency Grid. Now I know what is transparent and what is not. And I'll show you some other things. Like, let's say I need to add to this. Click on the white arrow, click on the object, hit Expand. Click off and then back on the object and Object Ungroup if needed. And then grab the form that you want to change, like this one, and grab the Blob Tool. Now you'll be able to add to the original form using the blob, and you can use the bracket keys to make it bigger and smaller. just like that. Now if you don't grab the original form, it'll make a separate blob altogether, and then you have to object rasterize it and then live trace it again. Alright, I liked it better the other way, so I'm just going to undo that a couple times. Maybe fix this a little bit here. Another thing you could do is, let's say you have kinks in it. Well, you can grab the white arrow, grab the form, and then use this tool, the smooth tool, to smooth out those kinks. Okay, client wants the original color. It happens all the time. That's what this layer is for. So click this one, hit live trace, make sure it's in 6 color. Aim for the color that you want, expand it, ungroup it, and if you grab the color, you should be able to go over here to swatches and hit the new swatch button. Hit OK. You can now get rid of these 2 layers. Go back to this layer, highlight it, and then click the swatch. Now, if you're aiming for, let's say, video, I would say you want to go a little bit bigger than the original intent of the object. So, in this case, let's make the artboard kind of huge. We can always make it smaller in like After Effects. Oh, I love it when it does that. Love that. There we go. So we want the original artboard like this. Yep. Just be careful not to click anywhere else because it'll make a new artboard. Okay, when you're done, hit the black arrow. And let's just expand this out using Shift. So Shift will allow it to uniformly scale. Alright, let's save this as, and save it as Girl Scout AI. And I'll say OK. Now in After Effects, if I didn't do that, I get something like this. So all you do is have to hit File Import to import it. And there we go. We have a nice vector illustration for video. And we didn't have to draw anything at all in Illustrator, which is good. So I hope you enjoyed cleaning up a logo for After Effects to use in video, but really it works for any graphic design application. Enjoy.